Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm so excited to jump into today's small business vlog because if you haven't noticed, there's a little something different about my craft room and I cannot wait to show you guys. So I'm basically just going to be taking you guys along for the ride today, just completing some regular small business tasks that I need to get done, like answering emails. I need to respond to some comments and messages. I need to order some more freshie inventory. I also need to look for some more t-shirt inventory to order because I have a super low stock right now. And then I also need to package up a couple of orders that I got over the weekend so that I can run to the post office and get those shipped out today. But before we jump into all of that, I do want to show you guys the craft room because over the past few days I've just been rearranging my whole craft room, reorganizing everything, getting rid of a bunch of stuff, and just moving stuff in and out of here. So I kind of just want to give you guys a quick updated like little craft room tour, but just to show you guys how everything's laid out now and kind of just briefly explain why I wanted to rearrange it, and then we can get to work. So let me go ahead and show you the room. Okay, so let me just back up in this corner here so you can kind of get a better view. So I wanted to keep my pegboards and my TV and my little paint wall display where it was. But if you guys don't remember, so this cube shelf organizer was on this wall underneath my paint. My little shipping station over there was over here under this window. And then obviously my corner desk was in the corner over there underneath my pegboards. And then that cube shelf was actually over here underneath a table. So the reason, number one, that I wanted to do this was because I just wanted my craft room laid out better for filming purposes. I didn't like that I had my desk right there, and then like I said, I had the cube shelf over there. I was kind of stuck in the corner and there's not like good lighting. So unless I wanted to like install a light up there, which by the way, we rent, I really don't want to install a light if I don't have to in a home that I don't own. So instead of installing a light and getting a bunch of, you know, fancy new lighting equipment, I really just wanted to move my desk so that it was over here in the middle of the room underneath the light that's on the ceiling. And because when the desk was in this corner, as you can see, whenever I come over here, it's kind of like a shadow and it's dark. So I would have to bring in lighting, and I just didn't like facing the wall and doing the tutorials because I want to be able to like move my camera around and get some better angles for you guys, you know, some like overhead shots, some shots where you guys are like watching me do the craft, and I just really was limited on what I could do back there. And also just like all of the different angles, like I could set my camera right here and then that's a backdrop. I could set my camera over here and now that's a backdrop. I could set it on the corner and then you get the whole pegboard view. That's pretty much the main reason I wanted to move it all. So basically I have all of my Cricut vinyl and supplies and stuff in these 4 cubes, and then these 2 cubes are just some extra crafting supplies. As you can see, I kept my printer and my Cricut maker on the cube shelf. I did move my sublimation printer on this cube shelf, which was underneath the table across the room, but this was just an empty space. I really want my sublimation printer near my desk, so I just put it right there under the window and it works out. And then I have my small scale and then my large scale for my large boxes. And then this is still my shipping station. I have all my shipping supplies, like plus some freshies down there just to make it easier to package up orders right here at my desk. And then I still have my drawers over there. All my paper is still organized underneath my desk there. I still have some boxes and stuff stored underneath the table, but I still have my little convection countertop oven that I use for my sublimation tumblers up here, along with my heat press. I did move all of just like the random knickknacks that I had up here away, and I put all of my ribbon up there. So I definitely like that because I can just grab a piece and cut it. And then if you don't remember, I had this rotating pegboard right here, and I hated it because it blocked part of my air conditioner, which normally up here it's fine, but in the summertime it does get super hot up here. So I like to have that little extra AC unit on, especially when I'm pressing t-shirts. So I definitely wanted to find a new home for that. So I just moved it over here. I got rid of that table that was right here, and I had that little cube shelf. under there, but again, I just moved that over here. And then that table, I just folded it up and put it in my closet. That way, if I needed an extra workspace or a table for anything, I can just pull it out of my closet as I need it. But my rotating pegboard is still there. All of my heat press and like sublimation type supplies are on that pegboard and in those drawers. And then I moved this shelf that was downstairs in my dining room that has all of my Car Freshie starter kit supplies on. I hated seeing it in my dining room every day. Like, I hate seeing my work stuff all over my house. It just stresses me out. I hate it. So I wanted to move all of this up here, and also because I package all of my orders up here anyways, so I kind of wanted everything up here just to make it easier on me and I wouldn't have to go up and down stairs. So I just have like my extra kits up there, my aroma beads and all of my fragrance oils, my tissue paper, the actual kits and everything, the mason jars, all the random supplies that go in the kits are in these drawers. And then I have some pre-made boxes because, as you guys saw in one of my last vlogs, when I got these boxes, they come unbuilt and like flat and you have to put them together. So I went ahead and put some together and just stacked them up right there so they'd be ready to go. So yeah, that is my craft room as of right now. So just nice little updated quick tour for you guys. Like I said, I definitely think this is going to be so much better for filming, just the different angles and with lighting and everything. I just think this is a better use of my space, and I definitely love having all of my supplies up here so that I don't have to go downstairs to package up half the order and then come up here to weigh it and print out the shipping label and all that. So I definitely like having everything up here, and not having that in my dining room anymore is definitely going to be nice. I also took the opportunity while I was redoing my room to redo my sign. So before it just said the craft room, and I changed it to Creatively Erica since this is probably going to be a backdrop for like when I'm filming. I figured I might as well put my branding on it and my channel name. But this time, instead of using just plain white adhesive vinyl, I used silver glitter vinyl, and I think it is so pretty. So that's my new sign. But anyway, so now that I showed you guys my craft room, now we're gonna get to work. And like I said, I did have a couple of Car Freshie starter kit orders come in over the weekend, so I want to get those packaged up so that I can ship those out today. So I'm gonna show you guys that first. I really wish last week I would have filmed packaging up all of the other Car Freshie starter kit orders that I have gotten like since I launched them, because it's been like 2 weeks since I launched them. I sold way more than I thought I was gonna sell. So a big thank you to anyone that bought them, because I can tell on my website, like it'll tell me where those sales came from, like where that person clicked on my website link, and almost every single one of those orders came from one of you guys here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for buying my new Car Freshie starter kits. It means so much to me that all of that work that I put into it, making these and putting these together, like didn't go to waste. That's like the worst feeling ever, like when you launch a product and then like you don't get any sales. So I was just super thankful to get the orders that I did get, but I was so excited to get those out. And I was also like launching a bunch of new Car Freshie designs and getting those up on my other website. So I didn't get a chance to film packaging up all those orders, which I wish I did, but you guys will get to see what the whole kit looks like put together, and how they look whenever I ship them out, because like I said, I do have 2 that I need to package up and ship out today. So I wanted to show you guys those, since I didn't get to show you guys last week all of the other ones that I got to ship out. But again, thank you to anyone that ordered one. It means so much to me, and not only to those people, but also to anyone that's ever ordered a Car Freshie or a t-shirt or like any other product that I sell on either one of my websites. And even if you didn't buy one of my Car Freshie starter kits, or you haven't bought a Car Freshie or a shirt or any products that I sell, just any type of support I am so appreciative for. There were so many of you in the comments on like the past couple videos that had to do with my Car Freshie starter kit, and even on Instagram and TikTok, where I was just getting these comments and messages of people just being so kind and so supportive and just so encouraging. It just means the absolute world to me. I am just just so grateful for any and all support that I get from you guys. So thank you guys so much for all of your continued support. All right, so let's go ahead and package up these orders so that I can take them to the post office and get those shipped out. Okay, so we are packing an order for Vicky and Kwanzaa. So they both order these mason jar cactus kits. So I'm gonna grab 2 of these. And Vicky chose pink sugar for hers, and Kwanzaa picked love spell for hers. And they both need some aroma beads. And they both will need a mason jar. And then we're obviously going to need 2 kits. So we got to get the boxes here. And then we got to grab the instructions. So now we are ready to put these kits together. All right guys, so now that I have these orders packaged up, I'm gonna run them to the post office and drop them off so they can get shipped out today. And then I will come back and we will get started on some computer work that I need to get done. Alright guys, so I'm at the post office right now. It's literally right down the road from my house, so it's super convenient. It only takes me a minute to go drop off my packages every day. So I'm gonna head inside, drop these off so these can get shipped out today, and then I'm gonna check my P.O. box while I'm in there. I just dropped off my packages and checked my P.O. box. Only had 1 letter in there. I actually just opened this P.O. box like 2 weeks ago, I think. And I just opened it up because I wanted a P.O. box tied to Creatively Erica, so that number 1, I don't have to put my residential address on all of my return like shipping labels and stuff whenever I'm like shipping out like my freshie starter kits. I definitely recommend, if you have a small business and you don't have an actual space like an office or warehouse or wherever, like another address that you can have your thing shipped to, then I highly recommend opening up a P.O. box. Just get like the cheapest one. You save a little bit of money, like I think it's like you get 1 month free if you pay for it for a whole year. So I paid for the whole year up front instead of monthly. So highly recommend doing that if you don't have your own address like for your small business or whatever. That way like no one knows where you live. Everything can be like shipped back to your P.O. box. And like I said, I just like pay for the smallest one because why not? And if I get something shipped here that's bigger than that box, they just put like a little slip in there that says come pick up at the counter, and then you just take that slip to the counter and then they give you your package or whatever. That wouldn't fit in your P.O. box. So not a big deal at all. So since I didn't like formally announce that to you guys, and if you notice like in my video descriptions, I always like have like all of my links, like all my social media, my websites, everything. And like for a long time, I've had like P.O. box, and then I just wrote like check back soon or check back later or something. And then I just kind of forgot about it and never opened it. But now that I got these car freshie starter kits done, I definitely wanted a P.O. box as like my return sender address. Also, to let you guys know, so if you guys want to be my little pen pal or send me a little letter or something, that would be so freaking cool. So if you actually want to send me a cute little letter or a card or whatever, I will be sure to list my P.O. box number and address in the video description down below for you guys. All right, so I just got home, so we're gonna head upstairs to my office and I'm gonna get some computer work done, and then we'll get all the other little things I need to get done today done. I just finished replying to a bunch of emails and comments and messages. I also ordered like $300 worth of t-shirts. I didn't get every single color that I wanted, and I am missing some sizes in most of the colors. Oh, hi, Coda. Coda just came in. He's gonna climb under my desk and hang out with us now. Hi. Excuse me, sir. Did you want to film with me? You want to tell him what we're going to do? You want to tell him? So now that we are done with the computer work that I needed to get done, at least like the bare minimum stuff that I needed to get done today, now I want to cut out some labels using some vinyl with my Cricut. So now that I know like where I want everything, now I can go back and label, like I want to label all of those drawers right there, so I don't have to like open every single drawer to figure out what's in there. I also want to like label those boxes and all those boxes right there and the boxes up there. Okay, so I'm gonna go to new project, and I just like to cut everything out, weed it all out, and then I will like individually cut and place all of the labels. So first I need to figure out what font I want for my labels. All right guys, so as you can see here, I have all of my labels. It looks kind of clustered. Let me zoom out for you. So I'm gonna cut these all out on one mat so that I can weed them out, and then we will kind of separate them and label all of our stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit make it. Let's go ahead and get my Cricut turned on and ready to go. Okay, so we are pretty much using a whole mat worth of vinyl. So I already have my mat here, and I'm just using some black matte vinyl. So I'm just going to use my little rotary tool to just cut my vinyl. Okay, so now we are ready to load our mat into the Cricut. And then we're going to come over here and hit continue. And I'm just gonna select vinyl because it's just regular vinyl. I'm gonna leave the pressure at default. And then we are gonna come over here and hit cut since we are ready. All right, y'all, so I have my vinyl all cut out, as you can see, hopefully in the light there. But before we are ready to weed it, I need to separate some of these labels. So I'm going to use my rotary cutter again, and I'm just going to cut in between labels where I need to. Okay, so now that I have cut them all out separately so that it's easier for me to not only weed them out, but also they will all be separated, so it'll just be easier for me to place them. So now I'm ready to weed them out, and I'm going to be using my Tech Wrap weeding pen. I absolutely love this thing. I've recommended this probably 1,000 times, but it has like this super fine point needle on there. Hopefully you guys can see that, and it just makes weeding super easy. Alright guys, so all of my labels are weeded out, so now I'm going to take them off of the mat. That way I can reuse my transfer tape several times until it's like not sticky to put all of the labels on. Alright guys, so here is all of my labels. So I think it looks so much better, super nice. I just love the way things look when they're all nice and neat and labeled. All right, you guys, so now I need to go start filming another craft video. And then after I'm done with that, then I need to start editing this vlog. So that's where I'm gonna leave you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's small business vlog. But as always, if you did like it, please let me know by giving me a big thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop a comment down below. I would love to hear what you guys think about my new craft room setup. And if you're watching this video and you're not already subscribed to my channel, be sure to click that subscribe button so that you don't miss any crafting tutorials or other small business related content. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.